Those stories in just minutes, guys, but first, there have been so many breakthroughs in science when it comes to fertility and giving the gift of family to those who are not easily able to start their own. The Fertility Center of Las Vegas is able to help in so many ways, from checking for birth defects to actually helping choose the gender of your child. It's amazing in 2014. Here to tell us more about some of the latest advances in fertility is one of the leading doctors on the subject, Dr. Bruce Shapiro. How are you?
Thank you so much.
I mean, I just want to brag on you. I have friends in other parts of the country who've actually come here to work with you because your reputation is just so phenomenal. So,
oh, thank you very much.
You're doing a great job. And you know what, there's so many things that have changed in even just the last year or so. And I want to start by talking about, when you're having, fertility issues or you're an at-risk, mother, checking for birth defects early on there's a lot more to do to make parents aware and to prepare too, right?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. We've instituted a genetics laboratory in our facility now, so we can screen out embryos that have these birth defects that are caused from chromosomal abnormalities. Embryos that have an extra number of chromosomes, or they're missing some chromosomes. And many of these babies would never be born. They would end in miscarriage, but some can be born. And we can prevent that from occurring now at a very early stage.
Because when you're doing IVF, you're basically looking for the embryos that have the best shot and the healthiest ones, correct?
Absolutely correct. Yeah, we try to choose the embryos that look the best under the microscope, and then we further test them to make sure that the chromosomes are normal, because some of even the best looking embryos turn out to be abnormal. Without this testing, we'd never know.
If somebody best looking, you're like, he's got a great chin, a great profile, best looking like healthy wise, for sure.
That's correct.
And choosing the gender, I mean, this is something that sounds like it's in the future, but really, people can really now kind of, help pick up if it's going to be a son or a daughter, right?
Yes, you're right. It's here now. We have many patients who come in and they've had several of one gender in a row. We have patients that come in, they've had 4 boys in a row or 4 girls in a row, and they want to have the opposite gender. So we can now do that for them. So we can biopsy embryos before we put them back in. We can identify whether they're male or female, and then give the patients what they want.
I bet that's been really popular too,
It has been, and it continues to be ever more so every day.
Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. It's, what we are doing now. Also too, there's more same-sex couples who are choosing to start a family, and you guys can really help that out too with different options with surrogacy, but that's become much more popular too as well.
Absolutely correct. We have patients now that we can get pregnant that we couldn't get before pregnant in past times. So now we have patients who come in, and what we do is we look at 3 basic things. In order for a patient to get pregnant, they have to have a functional uterus, they have to have sperm, and they have to have eggs. So if they don't have any one of those things, we can replace them. So if we have couples that come in and they don't have a functional uterus, we can replace the uterus by having a surrogate carrier. If we have someone that comes in and they don't have sperm, we can use donor sperm. If we have someone that comes in and they don't have eggs, we can replace those eggs with donor eggs.
So basically now the definition of family is, you can't define it, because people now who want to have a family or want to have a child, it's limitless, the possibilities, right?
That's correct. And the lines have really become blurred. But we help everyone who wants to have a family.
Because as you know, probably the joy of making someone a parent who's at a struggle has got to be what a great job you have, right?
Oh, it's wonderful. We love it and look forward to going to work every day.
Oh, I think it's great. Thank you for so many options, because, with women with advanced age or same-sex couples, these things used to be more of a struggle. So now it really is happening.
It is. We can help more people than ever before.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Shapiro. Really appreciate your time. Always with such a snazzy bow tie, too. Sharp dressed and smart. Monica, over to you.
I love it. Thanks a lot, Rachel.